What's going on Twitter, YouTube, or whatever platform this might be making it out on? Make sure you hit the like, subscribe. If you're on this thing, watch on Twitter. Make sure you hit retweet and like. That always helps. And support the cause. All right, you guys. This is Underdog Reese coming at you with Money Gang Sports. Got a couple of things I want to cover. I know it's been a minute since I actually made a video. I'd been taking care of the wifey, and kind of the reason why I've been out the game a little bit. I've been chiming in here and there, putting in some picks, but they've been more like about a 40-60 on the ratio, so I wouldn't say we've been getting any kind of returns. If anything, maybe just breaking out even. I want to apologize on my behalf on that one. As you know, I've been taking care of the wife, so I've been trying to do what I can do, but the focus hasn't really been there. She is a lot better. All the prayers and all the good vibes that was coming out from my followers and the Money Gang and the low baggers and just and the family in general. And she's up and at 'em, and we'll, positive things are coming out of it, and we'll see from there. So my mind is going back focused, and let's start off with this one video and let's go. So I want to recap real quick. I know it's been a couple of weeks since the Washington State game in the San Jose. I did tell you guys to pull the trigger at 34, and that game did go as planned. It did. San Jose State did get shut out, and they didn't put up nothing. I was giving them a little bit more credit than they deserve, but they didn't put up no points. It was 31-0 at the final end. If you did take the line when I told you to take it, then obviously it was a loss because we had 34. I believe it was 34.5 is the lowest we got it down to. But if you did actually take it in the morning of game time, Saturday morning you got up and you made the bet, I believe it was down to 30.5. So if you actually did take it on that morning, you won, cashed it by half a point. And if you didn't, you guys, it sucks, because if you did, follow up on that game or watched it a little bit, we missed the push by a field goal in the last 3 minutes, and we actually should have won the game because of a turnover, and also I think there was another missed field goal. So to me, it's about a 13-point swing. You give me half of those, and we would have covered. So it is what it is. But that's what that was on that Washington State game. I don't want you to think I just, made that video and then now I'm hiding or didn't want to own up, man up, or whatever it is. I mean, it went down like I called it, just not enough points to cover it. And also in that video, if you guys were, listening, we said pretty much going to fade San Jose State all the way until the Hawaii game. And if you would have done that, you'd be about 2-2 on the spread. If you would have caught that game in the morning, you would have been 3-1 on the spread. And point being is, if you would have faded them into the Hawaii game and you would have took San Jose State last week against Hawaii, you would have cashed. You were really close to getting the money line. The overtime, they did control the game in the first half, kind of let it slip away late in the third, and pretty much let them catch up in the fourth. So definitely, we said fade them to Hawaii. Hawaii came around. If you would have took San Jose State, you would have cashed. And on that note, let's continue on, because that's where we left it with San Jose State. But this week they got Colorado State coming up, and right now it's at a +3, and the money line's at a +130. Now to me, I'm about to jump on and hit. Definitely want to hit the first half on the San Jose State game. This is one of those spots. Like I said, we're going to fade them. We'll check out the schedule as it goes, points as deemed. And this is one of them where I don't even think we need the points. But we're definitely going to hammer the first half. I haven't got a line yet, so I'm not going to make up no bullshit. But I'm definitely waiting for it to come out, and I will shoot you a line and the play. But definitely put me down for the first half of the San Jose State Colorado State game. And definitely leaning towards the money line on San Jose State. Just a couple of things I want to check out. Still want to cap a few things. I believe they have it in them. My boys over there at the university, not the ones on the team, but the ones who actually go to the university, and they know some of the fellas, and they really want this win. They're a little heartbroken over that Hawaii overtime loss. They went in that locker room at halftime thinking that the shit was a wrap, and came out, bit him in the ass, and cost them. And went in there with the heads down, and a little bummed out, and looking at this Colorado State game coming up, them at home, and just feeling really good about coming out. And my boy's telling me to hammer this shit on the money line, but hey, Sorry, it is San Jose State, so I gotta check out a couple more things before I do that shit. But definitely gonna hammer that first half, and I'll do another video as the week goes on because this is one we're definitely gonna be keeping on the line. And right now it's a strong lean to taking the +3 and a heavy lean to just doing the money line. All right. We'll get back to you on that one. And then I want to, that's pretty much it. I want to end it with some NBA. If you guys don't know, then you must be living in a cave or don't got no internet. But my man, King Rail, has a show out. And it's King's Court. It's been popping off already. You know, a few episodes down his belt. And now he about to go live. And that's actually starting today. So catch that, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. And it's a live feed. And brought to you by SBR, and it's a great way to interact with the king during game time, gameplay, and also be gaining some live line. And you guys know that he be killing at the live line. So not only you be gaining some NBA knowledge, you also be getting some NBA free play money in your bankroll to help build up for the weekends coming up, and just keep on piling it. So make sure you check that out. King's Court live coming at you now, Monday through Friday, starting today. And always have a guest on there, the man Skeet Profit, NBA breaking it down with King, and he also has a couple of other special guests that come on out during the week. So make sure you guys check it out. All right, done rambling on that. NBA, one more thing, you guys. Lakers. I was going to shoot a different video for this. I'm going to squeeze it in because I'm ready about 7 minutes, and I'm probably boring the shit out of you guys. So I'm just going to do it like this. I had to do this video. It's really for a couple of my followers and for my daughter's boyfriend. He's been asking me, been waiting for this video. He's a big time LeBron fan, die hard. He's a millennium, so all he knows is LeBron. You know, that's his guy's idol. It's his daddy, as we like to tease him and call him, because you can't say nothing bad about LeBron when it comes to him, because he'll break out some stats and he'll come at you. You know, he'll come at you with some knowledge on LeBron. So you know, he young and all, but he does know his numbers. Okay, he does know his numbers. And I did mention at one time that I want to do a video about why I think the Lakers won't make the playoffs. You know, why I personally don't think they'll make the playoffs. And he pretty much, you know, wanted to hear my reason and wanted to debate it. So nevertheless, real quick in a nutshell, the reason why I don't think the Lakers are going to make the playoffs, all right? I know you guys got LeBron James, okay? And I know that's your big old king piece of the puzzle to your chessboard, and now we're going all the way hee-haw, hippity-ho. And I get it. I really do get it, because wherever the king has gone, Miami, back to Cleveland, you know, he's gotten the pieces to what he needed to build the team and do what he had to do and get that championship. Definitely go to the playoffs. But as I've been saying this whole time, and I do mean this, would his numbers, would LeBron James' numbers be the same if his career was in the West? I know his career's been in the East, and we all know about that East Coast. You know, no disrespect, but it's recently, and for as long as I can remember now, going on a while now, there just no competition in the East like it is in the West, and the numbers, the teams, it just shows you. And to me, now that LeBron's in the West, much respect, because now, you know, he's gonna be earning them stats. But now that he's in the West, he's gonna have to come with it day in and day out. Now, not saying that he don't, because, you know, he people call him the GOAT for a reason, which he's not, because to me, Jordan will always be the GOAT. But, you know, I get it. But now that you're in the West, what I mean by you got to come with it day in and day out is that your competition is heavy. It's not just during playoff time. It's during the season time now. And now that you're in the West, you're going against up teams that are just already punching their tickets in the playoffs. And that's your Pelicans, your Warriors, your Portlands, your Houstons, your OKCs, you know. And these are teams that have been building to beat the Warriors on a consistent level just in the playoffs. Not just to go to the championship, but just to get past them in the motherfucking playoffs. So to me, LeBron, you have to come with it day in and day out. all up against the West Coast, right? The West Conference, and then on the days that you're not playing up against the West Coast Conference, elite, as you would say, you're going to be playing against the Grimies. And the Grimies are just as hard, man. They come with it. Your Sacramento Kings, your Denvers, your Dallas Mavericks. You know, these guys are been rebuilding, but these are your little scrappy teams that, and the reason why I know is because I've lost money betting against them, thinking that chalk it up, you got the Stars going over there, that's an automatic win. Wrong. It's not. End up losing. Money lines like plus 600. And it's just because these are scrappy teams who are coming with it because they got a point to prove. You know, they're tired of being the shithole, the on the bottom of the shit pile, and they want to be recognized and respected in the NBA and not the laughing stock. So not only do you got to come with it day in and day out with the elite in the West, you got to come with it day in and day out with the Grimies in the West. Now, when you're not playing the West and you're going out into the East, you're going to have to come with it even more. Because those other teams that you done shitted on before when you were in Cleveland, they're going to want to prove you wrong. Cleveland's going to want to prove you wrong. Miami's going to want to prove you wrong. And just the whole damn East Conference is going to want to show you that, you know, you left because whatever it is, and now you should have stayed. So now you got that on you. And it's just the Lakers. You guys are still rebuilding. You're still rebuilding. Now, that's just my own personal opinion. Well, I don't think you guys are going to get up into the playoffs. It's just because it's a lot that, you know, that I think LeBron's not used to. I really don't think he is. I think, you know, you go to the East Coast, you look at his schedule when he went in Cleveland, the teams that he playing, he could go on a 15-game win streak because the motherfucker ain't playing nobody. You can't do that shit in the West unless you're coming with it strong and you got a good team. And the very few teams that have been able to do it in the past couple of seasons are your Warriors and your Houstons. And that's pretty much about it. I mean, I know I'm not the NBA guy, but it's just from my knowledge, from what I know, from what I've been betting. So anyways, real quick, shut it down. I really don't think the Lakers will make the playoffs. If they do, they ain't getting past no first round. And if they do after that, fuck, bow down. You know, hey, I'll make another video saying bow the fuck down. He came into the West Coast, and not only did he make the West Coast his bitch, he's making it his fucking double bitch, his hoe, his mistress, and his prostitute. You know what I'm saying? All hail to the king. But until then, we'll see if that happens, because you're not in the East Coast, baby. You're not in the East. That stinky ass, nobody want to watch that shit league for the past couple of seasons. The only reason why people be watching is because of you. And now that you're in the West, I really love to see these ratings going on. Boston, or NBA, I'm sorry, you lucky Boston coming with it. You lucky Boston getting their shit together and trying to do something, because I don't see anybody tuning into the East because all the action's in the West. And it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, I'm going to shut it down. Make sure you guys check out King's Court. It's the time. I mean, this is the reason why the show's coming up, baby. NBA gonna make that money, and he's the man that you want to get on that train and follow. Check out Who's Banging Sports. They always giving you the recaps. They're giving you free plays. And, you know, that show off the hook too. They got the little segment with Wham Talk. Wham Talk. Got to check that shit out, because he's also dropping knowledge. And you guys already know about Red Girl. You know, if you ain't hip to Red Girl, I don't know why there's so many trolls out there on her. I don't know why there's so many fucking haters out there on her. That shit got to stop. You check the numbers. You check the documentation. It's all on there on Twitter. Ain't nothing being hidden. She don't undo her tweets. That shit there, and that shit's real. Stop hating. Start participating. And get on that bankroll with her, man. Show some support, because all she doing is just putting money in your pockets, and motherfuckers are hating. I just don't get that shit. Big Ragu, you do what you do. Love those videos. Keep coming with them on fire too. You guys, I mean, I'm just rambling. I'm going on 15 minutes, so I'm just going to stop. But you guys know how Money Gang Sports is doing it. We doing it big, and we coming strong. Everybody coming out with some content, and some good content. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and all that shit, because we coming with it, and we want to bring you guys with us, all right? Much love, respect, and I'll sharpen my videos a little bit later. Sorry for rambling. It is what it is. Thank you.